Well, hello and welcome back to Fairhead. We have two quite important jobs to do today. First one is to spray the fields with fertilizer, and the second one is to sell the milk. So, I want to use Fent for the fertilizer spraying, I think. So we need to get some narrow tires onto it. Need to detach this from here. I think to start with, the best thing to do would be to sell the milk, because we've got 24,700 litres of milk, which is a huge amount. I'm not really sure how we've got that much, to be perfectly honest, but cows are producing milk, which is fantastic. Right, let's have a look at tankers. Let's see if there's anything in the sale. There's a slurry tanker, but that's not going to work, is it? Right, so animals. Now there's the MT2, which is the one we had in Griffin, Indiana. I'd like a fairly decent sized one, but I am all too aware that we also need to save our money for a harvester. Right, we'll buy that. That means 2 trips of milk initially. Let's take the New Holland. Right, all the way over to the store and back. And then we'll need to figure out where we need to sell the milk. Probably all the way over to the store. I don't know. I have no idea. In fact, let's have a look now. Milk. Here we go. Coastal dairies. Where's that then? Coastal dairies, let's say. There it is. Actually, not too far. It's just up around the. Oh, it's just down the road. In fact, we pass it on the way to the dealership. Excellent. Coastal dairies. It's coastal. Okay, well, you've seen the trip down to the store before, so we won't do that now. I will see you when we get back to the farm with the tanker. Okay, so here we are back at the farm. Get this tanker lined up with the tanks inside, which is just about here, and we'll get it opened up and filled, milk pumped out. Brightened up a lot since we left to go to the store this morning, which is fantastic. So that should be in about the right place. Yes, it is. Good. So we'll have 2 tanker loads to do, but it is just down the road to be able to do it, which is great. 14,000 litres. There we go. You see the cows have... Cows have eaten all the bales except this one. They are hungry cows. So we are going to have to get on and get some more conditioned grass cut and in there soon, I think. I don't know if they eat the TMR slower than the conditioned grass. I really don't. I don't believe they would do. I can't see how. Because once it's in the trough, it's just that, isn't it? It's just in. Right, how am I going to turn this round? Right, let's tell you what. If I drive up to this grass bale, it'll fall down anyway. There we go. And now I can back the tanker. Oh dear. Hopefully I can get the tanker around this way. Maybe I should have turned it around before it was full of milk. Okay, there we go. That should do it. Lovely. Okay, we'll head off down the road to the coastal dairy or coastal milk sale point, which is just over that way somewhere. I've lost the green beam of light because of the sun. Or it might have disappeared when we drove past it on the way back with the tanker. I don't know. Oh no, it's not. It's over there. I can see it. I can see it. We're good. Right, so let's head over there. Get the first load of milk sold. And then we'll go and get the second load of milk sold. And if we end up on more than £111,000, then we know that we've done the right thing in buying this tanker, because the milk has more than paid for the tanker. It's got to have, surely. Absolutely has to have paid for the tanker. The tanker was not a huge amount. It was 24,000, something like that. Here we are. At least it's not far away. Alright then. Let's offload the first load of milk. And then we'll go and get the second load. Well, there we go. Absolutely fantastic. So yes, we have paid for the tanker, plus a little bit extra. And now we're just basically going to be profit all the way with the milk, which is going to be a little bit fantastic. So, isn't the, oh, I was going to say the sunrise is beautiful, but it's now nearly 11 o'clock, so the sun, it has risen. Isn't the sun just beautiful? Across all the rolling landscape. Stunning. So, let's get this tanker back and find somewhere to keep it. It's a bit tricky, because we've got such a tight, small yard, and I really don't know where we can keep this tanker. We've got so many things that we need to think about where to keep. It's really quite difficult, to be perfectly honest. So the other thing we need to think about over winter is to get this field here cultivated up, plus any additional fields that we want to seed in spring. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, so maybe this one and one other, possibly. We need to have enough grass to get the cows fed, because they take a lot of grass, it seems. Right, where can we look at putting the tanker? It's a tricky one. Maybe we can back it down here for now, and if we need to move it, we can do at some point. Without crashing it into the building, maybe. Yeah, if we can put it round the corner here, I think that'll be nicely out the way. Should do nicely. We can put some more implements back here actually as well, if we need to at some point. There. Might as well leave this tractor connected to it for now, although I will switch the lights off. There we go. Yep, we don't need that tractor right now. We need to get the fertilizing sorted. So, let's take this off here. And we will start this off and lift up the weight. Do want to switch the weights over with the Doisvar, but this needs to go out the way for now, so we'll put it over here out the way. There we go. Disconnect this from... Oh, that's done. Good. And we'll bring this in to get some narrow tyres fitted. I will need a front... I will need the weight on the front of this as well, I think. We've got two weights now. One is 3.3 tonne and one's 2.3 tonne. I think the 2.3 tonne one should be enough. Oh, hang on a minute. Before we do that, let's get the tyres fitted. There we are. £1,000 on some new wheels. All fitted there. Get that lifted up. Excellent. Now, as for the weight, what have we got at the minute? Okay, so if I put this over here, we will lower the weight down and disconnect it, and then we can drive around it. That's probably a bit close to the gateway that I was there. And then we'll be able to pull up to it with the fence. Right. This is tricky. Okay. Lift it up. Now, which side were the pipes on for pumping? They're on that side, aren't they? So, let's come back out of here. And then into here. And I'm really hoping that this does a lot better than the Massey Ferguson. It's got a lot more power, so I can't see why it wouldn't. Right. Let's get this pipe on. One and Okay, then we'll pump the fertilizer in. There we go. Helps if you've got the right implement selected and not the front weight. I do love the realism of this mod, the pumping the fertilizer in and out the tanker. I really do. So, question is, I haven't bought the soil data for the farm. How much is it? 8,000, blimey. If I want to do it realistically, I really ought to use the soil sampler. But can't do that while there's crops in it, so we'll just have to spray it with a nominal value at the minute, I reckon. We will start off with the field up here, as always, and then we'll go and do the other field. Sun is definitely up for today now. It's 20 to 12. Right then. Get us unfolded. That's not the right button. There we go. That's the right button. Yeah. Let's go for it then, I guess. Oh, I don't know what we should do. Should we purchase the soil information? It's probably the right thing to do. Let's do it. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's definitely fertilizing more now. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Right. Let's carry on through our tram lines. Obviously that will cover the majority of the field, not 100% of it. I think we'll be alright. Looking good. Right, so I'll get both fields done in the same time lapse, and we'll take it from there. Okay, well that's both fields done, and this is an absolutely cracking setup. Much better than the Massey Ferguson. No wheel slip whatsoever. So at least we've preserved the rest of the crop, and now we've got the crop fully fertilised too. Right, now I did buy refillable tanks when I bought the IBCs. So I'm hoping I can reattach this up, and then we can get the fertiliser pumped back into the tank. Got to figure out how to do that, but go and have a look. Oops. Drove over the end of the pipe. Oh, it's squished. Oh dear. That was a mistake. Oh, I should not have done that. There. Ah, right. Now that's connected it to the different... Why can't I? Nope. That's connected to the different one than before. And now if we activate pump, nope, that's pumping it in. Why can't I detach the pipe? Doesn't make any sense. Is it because it was in the floor before? Yes. Right, let me sort this out. Right, note to yourself, do not run over pipe. However, I also don't know how to change this to remove the fertilizer. Just to fill the fertilizer. Right, well if we fill it with the rest, we can then unload it, can't we? Yeah, that should all fit in there. Okay. Oh dear, it's underground again. This is not ideal. Can I get it out from underground? Oh. There are a few glitches still with the pipes. There. That's done it. Good. Oh. That's undone it. Right. That's that sorted. So we'll take this back over here and put it in the shed. There we go. We will drive this out and then unload it out here. Then we'll have to use the Massey Ferguson to move those pallets around. There we go. As for this whole setup can now go back into the shed. We will be needing it again after the spring when we've got some more seed in the ground. And speaking of seed, we're going to have to go and get some with the flatbed trailer because we're going to need to get some that we can put in the spring. I haven't thought about what to do yet. Right, we'll lower that down. We'll lower that down. And we'll switch it off. Okay, well, that's been a pretty good day. The only other thing I wanted to have a look at today is the possibility of where to put a manure pit. Now we've got slurry building up into there, have we? That's interesting. Oh, crikey. Lots of bending involved. That's interesting because I believed that the slurry built up into... Or did I offload it into there? I believe the slurry built up into here. We could empty it from here. 53,000 litres. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Might get that spread on the fields next time. So yeah, if we were going to get a manure pit, it would have to be sort of... Well, probably in this area, I would think. I can't see anywhere else to put it. It would have to be over here in this area, but we've got a lot of stuff in the way at the minute. What would it be? Silos. Manure heap. Yeah, that would be far too big. There's a MaizePlus manure heap here. Which is a bit smaller. Bunker silo. You have to have a think about it. Because I really don't know, to be perfectly honest. Maybe it'd be better to have it out in this field here. Although none of these fields are flat, so it would be a lot of work to get it there. Or this field out here, which is a lot flatter. But once again, this overlaps with another object. I don't know what that other object is. So yeah, it would have to go like somewhere over here. We only own this half of the field here, this side of the stream. We wouldn't want it too close to the cow barn. I mean, we wouldn't want it too far away from the cow barn is what I meant. I really don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it's possible to fit it there. Right, we've got a lot of slurry building up. I think we'll manage with the slurry for now. that is probably part of this, I would think. Ooh, run into that there. So yeah, just a bit of tidying up to do now. Where did I put the front loader for that? Oh, it was under the covers over here, wasn't it? Oh, I really could do with selling the Massey Ferguson and then getting something to just shift things around on the yard, like a skid steer or something, maybe. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.